Ever notice how you get totally into telling a friend about something wild that happened to you? Your hands are waving, your voice gets all dramatic, you toss in funny details, maybe exaggerate a bit to make them laugh or gasp. Guess what? Right then, you are a storyteller. We all are born storytellers. Think about when you were a kid. We made up whole worlds during playtime. You didn't stress about fancy words or perfect plots. You just let your imagination run wild. But as we grow up, a lot of us start thinking storytelling is only for creative people or super talented writers. We judge our ideas before they even get a chance. The good news, that playful, magical storyteller from your childhood, it's still in you. It's just waiting for you to say, hey, let's have some fun again. So, I'm sharing 5 simple, kind of odd tips to bring that storyteller back to life. These aren't boring textbook rules, they are fun, playful ways to make storytelling feel like it did when you were a kid. Exciting, surprising, and totally natural. Whether you want to write a book, give killer work presentations, or just connect better with people in your life, these tips will help you unleash the storyteller you have always been. Let's dive in and rediscover your storytelling superpower. Oh, and a quick side note. I have no idea why coffee keeps popping up in this. It's pricey, right? But people associate and love it for chatting and sharing, so maybe that is the vibe. Fun fact, did you know decaf still has a bit of caffeine? Weird, huh? Write every day. Okay, writing every day sounds like a drag, but let's make it fun. Instead of forcing yourself to sit at the desk, weave little stories in your everyday life with a playful twist. For example, make up a goofy one sentence story about your breakfast. Give your oatmeal a name and pretend the blueberries are its goofy face. Write silly riddles for a friend's lunchbox or hide a secret note in a kid's backpack. Stick tiny stories in random places and maybe a mystery message under a coffee mug or a funny plot on a sticky note for your bathroom mirror. Or heck, just scribble it right onto the mirror. Fill your home with books, spread them all around, just to spark that storytelling vibe for you and everyone around you. These little acts make storytelling a fun, shared adventure. Before you know it, you will be dreaming up stories everywhere, while stuck in traffic, zoning out in a meeting, taking a shower, or even washing dishes. If you're bored at school, let your mind spin a tale while you are stuck and dying at your desk. Spend just 15 minutes a day playing with these mini stories, either in your head or on paper. It's all about keeping it light and fun. Make your mind a little wonderland. Fill it with odd characters, with cool names, and weird talents. Just keep scribbling in your mind every day, and your stories will start flowing like magic. Get super curious. Great storytellers are like greedy little hamsters. They are always sniffing out something new. They ask tons of questions, notice tiny details others miss, and connect ideas in surprising ways. Grab a notebook and jot down cool stuff you see, bits of conversation you overhear, or random questions that spark your interest, or build a memory palace in your mind to store all these gems. Be a Snoopy detective. Become Snoopy. Chase your curiosity wherever it leads, even if it feels totally unrelated to what you are working on. Those random detours often spark your best, most original ideas or make your current project even better. Curiosity is about staying excited to play with words and ideas. Celebrate the little wins. Take risks, like imagining a secret island or a wild experiment gone wrong. Mess up, then double down on the mistake to see where it takes you. Feeling stuck? Grab random objects and make up connections. Try wearing goofy flying goggles, for example, staring at a rusty pipe, or even painting your face just to get in the mood. I keep an inspiration box full of weird trinkets, pictures, and words, real and imaginary. When I'm out of ideas, I pull out random stuff and challenge myself to weave it into a story. It takes your brain down paths you would never expect. Stay curious, and your mind will burst with fresh ideas. Be playful. Add playfulness to curiosity. That's your storytelling superpower. Get excited like a kid discovering something new. Hang out with interesting people, swap stories, and collect little snippets of life. Play with words all the time. Make up silly phrases with kids. They love it, and you will get awesome ideas from their wild imaginations. Pretend you are Captain Hook, or talk and walk like Candy. Chat with older folks and pick up cool old school words. Even one new word can spark a whole story or solve a problem in your project. The best writing skill isn't big words or perfect grammar. It's staying excited and playful. When you are having fun, people feel it in your stories, whether it's friends, kids, or even random readers. Make up nonsense words just to hear them roll off your tongue. Be ridiculous sometimes. Writing is like play with a purpose. And if it feels like a boring job, your creativity will fizzle. Here's a fun example. I once misheard abracadabra as abracalabra for a kid's book I wrote. Now it's the name of a secret research lab full of magical inventions. Nobody knows what they are cooking up in there, but sometimes pure magic leaks out. Maybe it's all tied to alchemy or crazy new gadgets. One tiny mistake turned into a whole story idea. So, play with words like a wizard, and your stories will sparkle. Read smart, read, and eat your local library. You don't have to read every book ever made, but dipping into different kinds of stories makes you a better storyteller. Check out your local library, especially the kids section or whatever genre you love. Try fill in the gaps reading. Mix it up with books from different genres, time periods, and styles. Read the classics, but also check out weird, experimental stuff or new authors. When you are reading and skipping parts, pause sometimes and imagine how the story could have gone differently. This gets your brain buzzing. Read like a storyteller, not just for fun. When something grabs you, ask, how did the author do that? What can I learn from them? If a scene hits you hard, stop and figure out why it worked. You can also read ideas from music, movies, or even paintings. Art is full of storytelling tricks. This kind of smart reading will make your own stories stronger without you even trying. Number 5. Turn normal into weird. The best stories start with something totally normal, then throw in a surprise that flips everything. It's like Harry Potter. an ordinary orphan boy who finds out he's a wizard. The normal part helps people relate, and the surprise hooks them. Try this. Take an everyday moment like waiting for a bus, grocery shopping, or a job interview, and add one weird twist that changes everything. I once wrote a story about a woman who accidentally drives into a tree on a cabin road. Her husband chops it down, but after a coffee break, she crashes again into the stump. What happens next? That one odd moment opened up a ton of fun story ideas. Conclusion. These ideas aren't strict rules. They are like a friendly nudge to wake up the storyteller inside you. Start small, have fun, and follow what makes you curious. Most importantly, enjoy it. That kid who used to make up wild stories, it's still there, ready to shine. All you need to do is say, hey, let's play. And one last thing, don't stick to just one kind of story. Try different styles to keep things fresh. If you usually write fantasy, mess around with a spooky thriller. If you love serious novels, try a funny kids story. Each style teaches you new tricks that make your main work even better. It's like cross training for your brain. And who knows, you might find a hidden talent. And hey, if your life's mission is gossiping, get better at telling those tales. Or maybe decide to switch it up and tell a different kind of story. About yourself, for example. You are already a better storyteller than you think. Keep feeding your imagination. Let your storyteller loose and watch your stories come to life. Thanks for watching. Now go and make some story magic.